it was a crazy, crazy windy one last night on the farm. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning with the windows of our house literally rattling. Kind of drove me insane. So bear with me today if I'm a little bit slow going as I'm doing these chores because yeah, it's gonna be a tough morning. And I'll also admit I'm a little bit worried as I think about the hoop coop and the situation with the greenhouse plastic, and hopefully it didn't rip. So we're gonna go check that out and look at things today and make sure that everything's okay. But yeah, I don't know, it's just another good day on the farm. Hey Bulls, how's it going guys? Hey Randy, hey Joey. I think they're still sleepy, but yeah, I'll do some bull training too later today as well. I've continued to get lessons on how to work with a bull and the haltering. Now there's another thing though that you guys might be wondering, and that's how's this camera been following me even though I'm this far away? Well, I do have a special guest today as well. Dan, would you like to say hello to the people?
Hello, Goldshot Farm people.
So Dan Oman from the Grass-Fed Homestead is actually out here. Dan's been out here over the last couple of days. He's been shooting some videos that we're working on for Abundance Plus, which is that streaming platform all about homesteading. It's really great stuff. There's gonna be a new documentary coming in May, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But first, let's say hello to our large white farm dogs. Hi, Abby. Hi, Toby. You guys were so quiet while we were just shooting that. I'm very proud of you. All right, guys. All right, I'll let you out. All right. Come on out and say hello. Hi, hi. Hi, Abington. Hi, Abington. Hi, Toby dog. Hi, Toby dog. Did you have a good night? I know. Toby, I heard you barking at 3 o'clock when I woke up, when the wind was going crazy. So I hope everything's okay. Now you guys wanna go say hi to Dan? You can say hi to Dan. It's so funny, the first day Dan was here, the dogs were absolutely terrified of Dan and like went into high alert anytime he came here. Now they're licking him, so that's good to see. Well, we got a little bit of dust in the snow last night, not a lot. Actually, I feel like the crazier thing are the snow drifts. So yeah, this new documentary that Dan's working on is all about livestock guardian dog training. And so it's gonna include sort of the story of what we've done here on our farm, as well as I try to give you a master class of all of the mistakes that I've made with raising livestock guardian dogs over the years. Are you guys ready to greet your birds? Huh? Yeah? Morning birds! How's everybody doing? Oh, Abby, sweetheart. That was adorable. Excuse me, pal. Oh! Oh no! So the camera just got goosed. This wasn't even Abby's fault. This was my own fault and the goose's fault. Oh no. Well, that's gonna have to get repaired. Oh boy. Release the Kraken! And in case you guys are wondering about weather and temperature conditions, other than being really windy, one of the things is our in-greenhouse monitor is not working properly, both the internal and external temperatures. So I'm gonna have to look into a new model of thermometer for in here. But yeah, unfortunately the one I got is glitching out like crazy and is no longer reliable. So I got some chicken scraps. Is anybody interested? All right, Abby sit, Toby sit. I know you guys are gonna want some. I know the birds are gonna want some. So the way this game works is all of the chicken scraps are safe for dogs, chickens, geese, and ducks. The dogs usually get first pick, and then the chickens tend to get second pick, and then the geese get third pick, and then the ducks are always the last ones in charge. Isn't that right, ladies? You can see Abby, right? She's like checking it out, trying to see if there's anything she actually likes. The answer's probably gonna be no, or maybe she likes some of the squash, but probably nothing else. See that goose is enjoying the cabbage. There's some old parsley on top there that I'm sure the ducks and geese will like. It's quite the experience. Meanwhile, over by the swimming pools. How's it going, Ron Swanson? Good to see you, girl. You notice how white Ron Swanson's starting to get? It's pretty incredible, actually. And we got some geese getting freaky in the hot tub. All right, let's see what we've got for eggs. Here's an egg right here, huh, Abby? No eggs in that nest. Ooh, we got a bunch in this one. Would you look at that? We got one goose egg, 2 goose eggs, 3 goose eggs, and then 3 duck eggs. So you might notice that one of these duck eggs is kind of a light blue and sort of longer than the other duck eggs. That's because this is one of the runner duck eggs versus, say, the khaki Campbell eggs, which are the white ones. You can really clearly tell the difference. For the Cayuga and Cayuga cross eggs, those are usually like either a black to a light gray. Actually, just yesterday I pulled another black egg. It was pretty cool. Yeah, isn't that cool, Abs? We got some good eggs here this morning. Oh, looks like I got another duck egg. What you doing down there, weirdo? Looks like my dog is broken. I'm gonna have to turn the power off and then reset her. Yep, that usually does the reboot trick. Got another egg by your butt, Abby. All right, so we got 3 more duck eggs right here. Actually, like I was just saying, so here's one of those white khaki Campbells. Then here, I don't know if you can see the difference in shade. This is a gray Cayuga duck egg, and it's a slightly different shade to it. Now, if you look at this picture right here, what you're gonna see is this is like a totally black egg. It's like dark, dark black. That happens when Cayuga ducks first start laying eggs, either for the season or for their lifetime. The first eggs are always so dark and so black, but as the season goes on, they lighten up and they get lighter and lighter until they eventually get to this color like this one I just found here. So the other thing that you guys might not know about Dan is he is an editor who often works where?
The Justin Rhodes Show.
So yeah, so Dan often is doing edits on like Justin's vlogs and such too. So it's always fun to have somebody like come visit the farm and like you can just talk like shop like this and totally geek out, which I feel like we've been doing a lot of over the last couple of days.
Yeah, and the camera gear too, like not just the business side, but the gear side, which is always fun for me. So
completely, I have way too much camera gear. And Dan got to see like how it's all like set up in the new office where it's just like stuff everywhere. Well, we got our first chicken egg of the morning. Ooh, this one's warm and fresh. Nothing else. Looks like Deb the chicken is trying to nest underneath the chicken house. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's actually a nest that's been going right there. I'm wondering if I can get one of my ducks to start sitting on a nest, or maybe even one of my chickens to sit on a nest early. And so I'm letting that nest pile accumulate. And my hope is to see if one of the birds goes broody. When that happens, I'll probably replace those eggs that are in there, and I'll bring in just some good eggs that I know are viable, and then I'll have that bird sit on them and see if we get a little hatchling action going. Oh, here's another random duck egg. No chicken eggs in here yet. It always looks like Moron Brother number 2, Barbara, and that Rhode Island Red are like the last birds to come out for the day. Yeah, Barbara, you sleeping in? You don't get up until you've had at least 12 hours of beauty sleep? Come on, dogs. Aww. Abby, did you just get bit by that goose? So I will say right now is peak goose aggression season on the farm. So a couple of our ganders, particularly this one Toulouse gander, seems like he's got it in for everybody. Me, he's tried to attack Dan, he's tried to attack Toby, but the animal that he's been giving the most grief to has been Abby. But surprisingly, Abby's doing a great job with just sort of rolling with the punches and ignoring it when it happens, which from a training standpoint is exactly what I want to see. Yeah, it's this fellow here in the back. He actually doesn't have a name. He's a gander who was born from the goslings of last year. I never quite named him yet. But I feel like based on his personality, he deserves some sort of interesting name. Yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy. You know, Toby, I know exactly how you feel. All right, guys, let's go check on the cattle. Come on, you guys can come too. Come on. Dan, you coming?
oh yeah.
Good morning, Macho Man. How's it going, bud? Saying hello to your friend Abby? I'll come out and do a little work with you later. But yeah, how's my buddy? He's good? What's Joey Ramone doing? Sleeping in the barn? Oh, good boy. You were a good boy there, Macho. All right, we're gonna go see the lady cows, Topes. Abby, are you eating a frozen cow turd? Please don't. Please don't do that. Good morning, Anne of Green Gables. How are you, sweetheart? You good? All right. Let's go visit the cows, guys. How's it going, Annabelle? Oh, Amanda hug and kiss. She's not sure what to make of those dogs. She just dropped bombs. Yeah, the farm that Amanda came from didn't really have active dogs, and so it's been a little bit of a learning experience for her. But luckily my dogs are really good around the cattle, so it hasn't been too much of an issue. And for those who keep asking me about the white cow and her calf, she will come, but it probably won't be until the spring. So, you know, hold your horses, guys, or your cattle, whatever you prefer. Wow, look at that sunrise. Nothing like the sun just coming up over from behind the barn. This is one of my favorite moments that I feel like I catch every single morning, and it's just awesome. So Dan, after spending a couple days with me, What type of music would you say I listen to?
It's all over the place. Like, I've never heard such an eclectic taste in music. I heard bluegrass, like folkish kind of music, heavy metal, and everything in between. I have no idea like what music is your music.
Well, and yeah, because I feel bad because Dan's been hanging out at the farmhouse the last couple of days, and like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm also kind of probably a loud person, and I'm always like humming or singing to myself or talking to a little barn cat or just telling like Alexa to play random music. DJ ADHD! And so, yeah, he's been experiencing that. And I was just thinking about it. I think a lot of like the drops and stuff you see in my videos are often derived from my just sort of ADHD DJ brain like approach. And that's where a lot of that comes from. So yeah, Dan's been getting to experience it live and in person over the last couple of days.
It's very interesting.
Who do we got in the barn? Oh, of course we got the boss cows in the barn. You can see we got Ariel, we got Audrey, we got Belinda, and we got Bonnie McMurray. How's it going, Belin? How are you, sweetie? I'm not gonna back in a corner, don't worry. You gotta be a little careful with these tight quarters with the cattle. Like, you don't want them to ever feel threatened or backed into a corner, because that's how you can get hurt. Wow, did you listen to that wind? I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but like, the roof of the barn is rattling right now. Yeah, the truth of the matter is I'll probably end up doing some work on the barn this year as I'm trying to nail down my final list of projects for summertime months. Yeah, isn't that right, Annabelle? Hi, sweetie. Walking up the hill. Okay. Gosh, would you look at that shot? That's something. Up you go. Yeah, I probably got to get you guys some fresh hay. That bale's pretty much gone. This one's pretty much gone. And I think I probably even should probably give the boys a fresh bale as well. So, to the hay mobile. Come on, Toby. Come on. You know, cold morning will kill your momentum, huh? So Dan, I have to feed the cattle hay. Do you mind showing everybody all of your fancy camera skills, and we'll do a crazy cinematic camera sequence of feeding hay?
I'd love to.
Cue the sequence, Valerie. I realized I was talking about the condition of the hoop coop, and I never told you about the condition of the hoop coop. All right, let's shoot these. Hi, I'm Morgan Gold, and I am a terrible dog trainer. You know, owning livestock guardian dogs can be a lot of work, but it also includes a lot of love. So we've got a lot more shooting here to do over the next couple of days. There's gonna be both a very inspirational documentary that Dan is producing, directing, doing everything for, and I think it's gonna be awesome and you guys are gonna really enjoy it. There's also like a long livestock guardian dog class that I'm gonna be teaching as part of this project, and that will be available too as part of Abundance Plus. If you guys want to check it out and join Abundance Plus, I'll leave a link down below. That affiliate link will let you join, and when the documentary starts to be available in May, right?
May.
When it's available in May, you'll be able to get some of the first access to it. So just check out that affiliate link down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. And Dan, where can they find you?
Yeah, the grass-fed homestead on YouTube. Sheep, pigs, chickens, and once in a while I get ducks.
Dan's out in Idaho and makes some incredible content, so check him out as well. Thanks for watching, everybody.